Bonjour and welcome back. I'm Aaron and oh, what happened to Owen? Hey, Owen.
I am not Owen. I am Blueface, you mortal.
Hey, hey.
Hey, I'm friendly.
Okay.
Here, so I am Blueface the zombie.
Well, together we are Kingfisher Games. And today we're talking to you about scary games or spooky games because it is October of 2021. Games that give some fear or make you feel scared or a sense of dread or suspense, something like that. Yeah, I did work on this game with Owen, but I think Blueface, he looks kind of scary. I think he'll be able to, he knows what he's talking about. Without any further ado, here is our number 10 pick. And that is Goosebumps, the board game. Blueface, what can you tell us about Goosebumps?
This game is really fun. It's a family game, and for ages 8 plus, for 3 to 6 players.
Yeah, this is a family weight game, but still the Goosebumps TV show was pretty freaky. The movie was scary. Although Slappy sure makes it fun. But this mummy guy, he's always scary to be around. This is in this game, the players use cards for their movement. Basically, they're gonna race along this track, go to different locations from the movie that are in the town, and try to avoid any obstacles that they come across. But yeah, this one's fun. We got this to the table a few times. Ghostface did say 8 plus. I think we played this with our 5-year-old.
Hey, you call me Ghostface.
Oh,
I am Blueface.
Blueface. Sorry. Yeah, we played this with our 5-year-old. She had fun. She could, teaching her the numbers and counting spaces and whatnot. That's our number 10, Goosebumps, the board game.
This is our number 9 pick.
And that is Exit the Game, the Abandoned Cabin.
Yes, I remember working here, and the night that I was locked in there, I never made it out.
Is that what happened up here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you mean, is there something in my thing?
Nope. No.
Oh, okay, good. Well, this is a pretty fun game. You can only play it one time, because sometimes you need to cut up the pieces.
Yeah, you gotta cut up the pieces. The exit games, you play through them one time, you bend the pieces, you break them, you mark them up. But like any good suspenseful movie with a good twist at the end, you kind of really only watch it once and then it's kind of spoiled on further viewings. But Exit the Game, the Abandoned Cabin, the players, their car breaks down, so they find this cabin in the woods and they spend the night, and then they wake up the next morning. I think they're able to sleep, even though it's kind of creepy. I'm not sure why it was creepy. But then the doors are mysteriously locked and there's bars on the windows. You have to find out how to escape using the various clues, and there's a recording or something like that gives you the instructions. But yes, that's our number 9, Exit the Game, the Abandoned Cabin. On to our number 8 scary board game, and that is Memoir 44. We're not here to discuss, is it a war game, is it not a war game?
My
99th birthday present? Wow. I must say, Blueface, you are looking good for 99. Players take on the role of the Axis side or the Allies, and using, there's a draw pile with the cards, and depending on what map or scenario that you're playing through, the cards help you move your units around the map. War is scary. That's what they say. I've never been to war, but we have seen Saving Private Ryan, Hacksaw Ridge. What's one I've seen? Band of Brothers. I think we watched Enemy or Behind
Enemy Lines.
Yeah. War looks pretty scary. It is pretty freaky. And then in this game, you don't know what your opponent's gonna have because they have their hand of 4 to 6 cards. So you don't know where they're gonna attack. Are they gonna attack on the right side, on the left side, or are they gonna play the hey diddle diddle, this play we're going up the middle? You just don't know. You just don't know. But that's our number 8 pick, Memoir 44. On to our number 7 pick, and that is Spirit Island. This game is for 1 to 4 players. Takes an hour and a half to 2 hours, and it's for 1 to 4 players. I played the solo version. I haven't beat it, but in this game, the players take on the role of spirits of the island, and they are actually trying to generate fear in order to repel the invaders. There's 6 or 7 unique character player boards that you can choose from. We've only played through, I think, 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah. I've only played
2.
Yeah. You like the rock one, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. You like playing as the earth spirit.
Vital strength of the earth.
Yes, vital strength of the earth. That's right. In this game, the players kind of work together. I think at one point the actions are simultaneous. But yeah, you're trying to make the island scary so that the less invaders come and it's easier to win the game. We have yet to win this game. This game has kicked our butts over and over again. We just can't get our spirits to generate enough fear to protect the island. This game is probably, I think this is one of our newest ones because we got this and Bees a little while ago.
Yep.
But Spirit Island is really fun to get to the table, but it's not for beginners. It's definitely heavier because all the players play slightly differently from each other. And that's our number 7 pick for scary games, Spirit Island.
This is our number 6 pick. Exit the game, Sunken Treasure. This one is about you are scuba diving in a shipwreck and you get trapped in the shipwreck and you have low oxygen.
Yeah, this one, the real sense of dread and running out of oxygen in your oxygen tank or being stuck underwater. The theme of this one was pretty freaky because we do have a couple other exit the games, but this one was just, we found our scariest. This one had to be our scariest, but I think we did the best, we had the best score, which was only 2 stars or 4 stars. No, 4 stars I think for this one.
This one is 2.
Yeah, it's a 2 difficulty out of a possible 5. So it is on the easier side, but just the idea of being stuck underwater without your scuba instructor there to help you, and then you're in a treasure in a ship. Yeah, makes my heart race. That's our number 6 pick. Exit the game, The Sunken Treasure. And here we go. Our number 5 is Pandemic, the original game. I haven't played any of the other ones.
For ages 8+, 2 to 4 players. About 25 minutes to play.
Yeah, in this game, the players have unique roles that... it's fully cooperative. Should say that first. Fully cooperative game. You either all win or you all lose together. In this game, the players have different character roles, and you work together to either cure the virus. There's 4 viruses. You got to cure them. if you can eradicate them by getting all the cubes off the board, that's kind of an added bonus. But you have to cure the 4 diseases before the pandemic deck runs out, or you have too many outbreaks, or you have too many hazards. I think there's 3, or no, 4 for an easy, 5 for medium, and 6 for a hard game. But this one is scary because it's 2021, so that means we survived the pandemic of 2020, and we're still kind of feeling the effects of that. But the theme of this game hits really close to home. Haven't got this to the table in probably 2 years, with good reason. But it is fun to play. Well, it was fun to play 2 years ago. I don't know how I would feel playing it now. No. I was laughing at that I forgot to say it's from Z-Man Games. That's what I forgot. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Funny on me.
That is funny.
And that's our number 5 pick, Pandemic. Our number 4 pick is the second game in this trilogy of Forbidden games, and that is Forbidden Island.
It's 45 minutes delay. I need 35 players.
In this game, it's fully cooperative again, and we found this one scarier because in the first, the Forbidden Island, you choosing to go to the island to collect these treasures, and you're a treasure hunter, and you kind of know the risks involved. Whereas Forbidden Desert, this is where you are the victim in a helicopter crash. Or plane crash, and you crash in the desert. You don't have the proper supplies to survive for a long amount of time. Limited supply of water, no shelter, no cover, but you do have the smarts and the wits about you to collect pieces that fell apart off of your helicopter to build a new ship, a new airship, in order to escape. But just that sense of surviving a crash, a vehicle crash, and then needing to survive, it just kind of it's a scary idea. It's a scary concept to have to live through that. That is our number 4 pick, Forbidden Desert. On to our number 3 pick. I hope you don't take offense to this, but it is Tiny Epic Zombies. It's Tiny Epic because it is a small box. It's kind of the size of your hand.
Almost big enough for him.
Yeah. Even as big as a 99-year-old zombie. Sorry, are you a zombie?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Would you prefer this over here, or are you okay if it's close?
It's okay.
Okay. This game is by Gameling Games for 1 to 5 players. Takes about 30 to 45 minutes, and it's for ages 14 plus. We have played this with Owen. I think you played it, or sorry, yeah, I could play it with you. You're 99. I played it with Blueface over here. Played 2 games. I have played the solo version. They're all pretty terrifying. There are 2 more modes that you can play, where it's player versus player. Fully cooperative, semi-cooperative, and then the solo. But in this one, you are survivors stuck in a mall, and you need to outlast and complete objectives, but outlast the zombies before they overrun you and ultimately turn you to one of them. There are actually rules for if you're playing cooperative and you do get overrun, you can flip your player card over to the zombie side, and you kind of help the zombies out from there on. But yeah, your survivors have to complete 3 objectives, and you collect weapons along the way, and the meeples are pretty cool in this one. You get to stick the weapons into the meeple. They kind of hold them. Item meeples.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, sorry.
Here's the item people. Two vehicles.
Oh, I forgot the vehicles, yeah.
A police car and a motorcycle.
I think that'd be pretty fun riding a motorcycle around, or anywhere, but inside a mall, trying to outlast zombies. But yeah, this one's pretty freaky, trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. That's our number 3 pick, Tiny Epic Zombies. Here we are, we're on our number 2 pick. We only got one more after this one. This game has a big suspense factor in a teeny tiny little box. And that game is?
Dark is the night.
You're pretty comfortable in the night, hey?
Yeah.
In this game, it's a 2-player only. One person is the hunter, one person is the monster.
Huntress.
Oh, huntress. Sorry, huntress. The huntress character only has about 8 or 9 spots that they can move around their campfire. And the monster can move around the other 12 spaces around in the dark. Did I get the numbers right?
7 spaces.
Oh,
for Huntress.
7.
14 for the monster.
7 and 14. I was close. The huntress has a lot of suspense, that character, because they don't know what location the monster is going to be positioned in. So they kind of set out traps, or they lay out some food to entice the monster to move, or force it to move. They can also light up spaces firing an arrow through the campfire in the middle of the player board. Yeah. And then this is how big the game is. It's about the size of my fist. That's how big the box is.
Yes, that's crazy.
Crazy small. We play this all the time because it's 10-15 minutes and you can play 2 games, 3 games in that amount of time. Once you like the movement is pretty simple. But yeah, this game very scary because as the monster, even you don't know if the hunter is going to move and strike or move and shoot their arrow at you, if they're going to move and set a trap out for you. This game's really fun as either role. That's our number 2 pick for scary games. Dark is the Night.
This is our number 1 pick. I am surprised you made it this far.
And if you have made it this far, thank you for watching. Our number 1 pick is one of our favorite movie series, movie franchise to watch, involving aliens. And that game is This is another cooperative game, but we kind of play this one semi-cooperative, where if a character loses all their hit points and dies, the other ones can continue. Unlike Forbidden Desert, Forbidden Island, Forbidden Sky. In Legendary Encounters Alien, you can play through any of the first 4 Alien movies. Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, or Alien Resurrection. You can also mix and match different objectives and scenario or locations with movies, with objectives and locations from the other movies, as well as the characters from each movie. You can mix and match. We've played one with all Ripley characters that you can purchase from the barracks. But the reason that this game is scary is because when the Hive deck, which is the main deck that moves the game forward, when the Hive deck cards come into the play area, they're face down. So you don't know what that card is. You have to spend your attack points in order to scan it, which is flipping it over. When you flip it over, you don't know if you're getting a xenomorph, a spitting xenomorph, a running xenomorph, an alien queen, a hazard, a dangerous event, or you might get lucky and find your objective cards that you're looking for, whether that's other colonists, sentry guns, ventilation shaft, access. Yeah, you don't know what the cards are going to be, even when you do scan them. And if it's an alien, if it's your enemy, then they still might attack you for getting revealed in a certain location, whether that's, say, the combat zone or ventilation shafts, med lab. Any of those locations might trigger certain aliens depending on what cards you're playing with. But this game, super scary. The movies, super scary. Blueface, which is your favorite alien movie? Out of the first four.
Number 2 is my favorite, except number 1 is the scariest.
Number 1's the scariest, and I think that's the one we play the most. We usually play with objective or alien themed cards and objectives and the decks from the first Alien movie. That's our number 1 pick, Legendary Encounters, Alien. And that's our list. That's our top 10 games that are scary. It's October. Hope you can get some of these games to the table. If you play any scary games, or if you want to talk scary movies, let us know in the comments and we'll get back to you.
If you would like to support this channel, like and subscribe for more spooky content.
Gigawatt Men, Minowa. We'll see you again.